the longest time now, I've seen way too many gig economy drivers who have also YouTube channels and are content creators boasting and raving about DoorDash like it's the greatest thing ever. Acting like it is the mega giant. And even though it's big in the gig economy game, in the food delivery, in the delivery in general, there's a lot of factors that will determine what app generates what in what market area. Now, in my market area, DoorDash is so dang oversaturated, it's not even funny. So you got to remember, when there are a ton of drivers like that, pay goes down. When there's not many drivers, pay goes up, because DoorDash wants to get those deliveries out there. So, with that being said, I see way too many content creators who do gig economy work, and mainly DoorDash, or just do DoorDash and no other apps, going on and on and on about DoorDash and how it is the giant, and how, it is this and that, and it's their sole income, and blah, blah, blah. But also really crying the blues when the chips are down and something happens on them, or somebody reports them for not making a delivery or because they didn't get a tip. You got to remember, guys, this is the ethics of DoorDash. And DoorDash isn't all that it seems. DoorDash isn't the great app that a lot of people think it is. And DoorDash will screw you up no matter what. You got to remember, you are an independent contractor. You do not work for DoorDash. And DoorDash does not give a damn or two hoots about you. Now, I see people on there talking about the fact that they're getting this on DoorDash and they're getting that on DoorDash. But as soon as something goes wrong and there's a contract violation, or somebody's claiming they didn't get their food, or they are crying the blues, I've just rolled with it. I've been on both sides of the fence, and I've just rolled with it. And I just don't strictly do DoorDash. I just got 5 years in doing Uber Eats, and of course you get nothing special for that, but I'm just mentioning that I've got 5 years doing that. DoorDash right behind the 5-year mark, Grubhub, Instacart, Walmart Spark, and so many other apps that I do. And you've got to learn that when you do DoorDash, that it is a monopoly, and if you fall prey to all their tactics and everything else, then you'll see real quick what it's really all about. And if you're not seeing through things, guys, there's something wrong. That is why I've done so many videos about DoorDash and the dirty tactics on my channel. And if you haven't checked any of those out, head over to my channel and go ahead and look through my videos. I've done 5-part series on DoorDash dirty tactics, and I've done a number of others. I even did videos where I got a contract violation I didn't deserve, and then I did something about one of them and I had it removed, and I talked about all those factors and how easy it is. And if you think that you're doing DoorDash and it's this great holy roller app that you'll never get a contract violation, stop and think, guys, because you're just a dasher like the rest of us, and it can happen to anybody, and it can happen to you like that. It's just picking up the food at the wrong time and delivering it to the wrong person. It just gets me how these content creators and gig economy drivers just go on and on about DoorDash. You won't ever hear me rave too much about DoorDash. I kind of take what I can get and I roll with it. And Uber Eats in my area has always been the one that consistently made me the most money, and hands down. And the tips are so much better. But I also just put this into the mix, DoorDash, with Grubhub, with Walmart Spark, and all my other apps that I'm doing. And I'm multi-app daily, so I'm used to having 4 or 5 apps running at a time. But DoorDash may be great over in your market area where you're just doing fantastically well. The other factor is because you may not be oversaturated with drivers. And if you were in my market area, you may not have a chance to make a whole lot. You may not be in the tier program. I'm happy to say I'm in the cherry picking tier, and I still get great trips at times, and I roll with them. So for people just to boast that blah 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 DoorDash is the mega giant and everything, and then rolling with it, saying they made this and they made that, that's a good thing. But please stop and think, and if you're going to cry the blues because the chips are down and you didn't get very busy, or the offers weren't that great, or you got a contract violation because somebody claimed they didn't get their food, well then, that's a whole nother thing, and you're going to have to accept the fact that this is the way DoorDash is. And if you're going to continue to do DoorDash, it is what it is, guys, and if you know, you know. And if you don't, you're finding out the hard way. So with that all being said, DoorDash is DoorDash. They're a biggie. They're a contender. And they will have a lot of competition coming up, with now Grubhub being partnered with Amazon and Uber Eats being partnered with Instacart. And yeah. So we just got a trip here for $15.68 on Grubhub, going 7.5 miles, and we're going to roll with it. So let's check it out. And but you guys that think that DoorDash is everything, it's not everything that you think it is, and the longer you do it, you'll find out. There is a lot for people to learn about DoorDash and their dirty tactics. Like I said, you can head over to my channels and check out any one of my DoorDash videos. If you do stop at my channel, please do consider subscribing. Hit the like button and the alert bell for open up all notifications so you never miss a beat. And until next time, guys, my name is Dave, Renegade Gig Hustler. Take care.